Ciao Juventini and welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel, of course brought to you by Striped Hearts Apparel. And we are going to preview the final serieA match of the season for Juventus at home in Torino versus Roma. And nothing really matters in this one. But the injuries for Roma, Lorenzo Pellegrini will be out. Bruno Perez is listed as day-to-day with an undisclosed injury, and Gianluca Mancini will be suspended. For Juventus, we have Giorgio Chiellini, day-to-day. Aaron Ramsey with day-to-day injury. Sami Khedira, of course, out. Miralem Pjanic suspended. Douglas Costa out. Danilo, day-to-day after his knock on the head there. Mattia De Sciglio is day-to-day. Paulo Dybala is also listed as day-to-day, which is promising as, of course, next week we'll be facing Lyon in the return leg of Champions League. So there is a small bit of hope that he could be available to Maurizio Sarri, which would be crucial in that matchup to have Palito available. And then we, of course, have Matthias de Ligt, who is listed as day-to-day with a thigh injury. And like I said, there's nothing in this one. Obviously, we were coming off the loss to Cagliari, and we had quite a bit of regulars in there, which was right after sealing up the Scudetto. And that I found it kind of strange. I almost feel like we should have done this the opposite way. Have a lot of the young guys in there against Cagliari, and if you wanted to get a little bit of rhythm, just keep that match sharpness, if we have it, of course. Keep it in this one, the last match of the season, just for a bit, and then make your substitutions. But this is what it is. The expected lineup, I've seen a couple different options, but Szczesny or Buffon, but I just can't see why Pinsoglio would not just get it in the last match. I find that kind of bizarre. Quadrado, Rugani, Demiral expected in there, and Danilo. In the middle, Muratore, Bentancur, Rabiot, and then up top was Zanimacchia, Higuain, and Ronaldo, which, and again, I've also heard that Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to be starting. And is what it is. I think with Cristiano Ronaldo, he ultimately calls the shots and determines whether he's going to play or not. With this lineup in this match, again, it's a nothing match. You just want to stay somewhat sharp. Lyon obviously facing PSG today in the French Cup there. So interesting to see what would happen. I believe Lyon looked pretty good for a team that hasn't played for a while. That's what social media posts would have me believing. Of course, I haven't seen it for myself, but I will be checking it out shortly. And nothing in this match. Ultimately, it's about just getting through it healthy. Play the youngsters. Get some of your regulars a few reps, some decent minutes, but then get them out. Get healthy. Again, I'm of the belief, and I said it on the last podcast, if you haven't got your fluidity in play and your cohesion, you're not going to get it in the last two matches of the season. It is what it is. We may as well go in against Lyon as healthy and as rehabilitated as possible, and at least have that going for us. So it'll be interesting to see. Of course, Paulo Dybala is crucial for me to get healthy for that Lyon match. I've got myself on a scale of 1 to 10, said on the last podcast how confident I feel in us taking Lyon out and advancing in Champions League. I'm at about a 6 out of 10. If Paolito's in the lineup, I could get up there close to 8 on overturning a 1-goal deficit at home against Lyon. But we'll see. The nice thing about this match, again, is we are going to celebrate the 9th straight Scudetto victory, which never gets old. I will always love watching our players hoist the Scudetto trophy and celebrate. Absolutely fantastic. And I mean, in this season was a gong show. Let's just be honest here. We're making a transition with coaches and trying to change the philosophy, which is incredibly difficult to do when you have such a huge part of the team that's still the core that's been around through Allegri's days. And yeah, it was never going to be easy. And I know it's been frustrating, and watching the play and wanting more, and fans at each other, thinking it's the players, thinking it's sorry, regardless of what it is. It's the first year in a transition. We do have some positive signs that management is starting to see where they were dropping the ball. Picking up Arthur is a start. Picking up Kulishevsky is a start. Yeah, let's hope we make the right moves and a few key offloads this Mercado and are able to move in the right direction, and get some let's get some optimism going about the change. But it was always going to be hard, and it was always going to be especially hard with such a big core group of guys from the previous tenure with Allegri. And I had this discussion with someone over Twitter, and I said, one of the things that made us believe we were better than where we actually were was Allegri. Allegri was able to get results domestically, and we were always competitive on the European front. And it literally was like a Band-Aid over management's errors, and the oversight of what they were actually doing, and maybe making some errors on how to build the club properly. So let's celebrate the 9th straight Scudetto. Let's hope we can get healthy and get rehabilitated for that match against Lyon and chase that Champions League trophy. Whatever happens, happens. But the biggest thing is that we move in the right direction, and this Mercado will be key. So everybody, for whatever it is and whatever happens, enjoy the match tomorrow. Enjoy that Scudetto celebration, and let's get ready for Lyon. As always, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Prediction, by the way, 2-2 draw. That's my prediction to finish out the season. Let me hear your predictions. Let me hear your thoughts on everything I just had to say about the season and whatnot. Drop them here. Drop them on Twitter. I love hearing from all you Juventini. Thank you for all the support. And of course, I'm going to be back with a post-match podcast after this one and a season recap. Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Ciao.